All right, Grandma. Bust out the rye bread and the mustard, 'cause it's grand salami time. Oh, hey guys. Today's a special day, March 28th. It's opening day of the Major League Baseball. So today's the first day of the season. We're going to have a little bit of a special episode talking about baseball and my love of it. So anyway, stick around, won't you? It's time to read from Nolan's Almanac. That's right, Nolan's Almanac, where you'll learn something new and experience something fun. Using what you learn from Nolan's Almanac, you'll make the very model of a modern Major General look like the class clown. Step right up and gather round. Today's reading is from... All right, Nolan Ryan's Pitcher's Bible. Well, we'll use that maybe if we need to, but like I said, special day today, opening day, 2019 season of Major League Baseball. You can see I'm a Mariners fan, but don't hold it against me, or I will. We'll get you. We'll get you. Why baseball? I grew up in baseball. Played it on the sandlot, wanted to always play it as a kid. My name is Nolan. Nolan. My middle name is Ryan. Ryan. I always wanted to be a pitcher. That's right. I had this book ever since I was little. And there's a little flip book here. You can see Nolan Ryan pitch. Oh, did you see that? There we go. Oh. Now let's do it this way. There he is. There's a little bit. All right. Well, so baseball. What makes spring magical? Is it the equinox, the flowers, the sun, the less rain, more sun, more flowers, less clouds in the sky, especially here in the Pacific Northwest? Is it a magical bunny that hops around laying chocolate eggs? No. It's baseball. That's right. Baseball, where you can buy, you can buy me my peanuts and my Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. You hear that, Mariners? It'll be a shame. So win. And by the way, congratulations on your win tonight, guys. Thank you. I'm also recording in the Pacific Northwest, so local guys. Growing up in Montana, mom and dad, both sides of the family, huge baseball fans. They grew up listening to baseball, watching the baseball games, and I got to too. They named me after Nolan Ryan. So how could I not get into baseball? How could I not? It always held a special meaning to me, just more than just my namesake, but going and seeing the crowd and watching some of my heroes. I even got to see Nolan Ryan pitch a one-hitter against a Mariner named Harold Reynolds. He was the guy who hit the one hit, a little scratch single, and got to see that in the Kingdom. But what a magical time. Everybody getting together, watching a wonderful sport, just amazing athletes out there, and as a kid, it was just amazing, just magical. I'm going to say that a lot because it really was. I love baseball. I just love watching it. I love knowing about it. I try to keep up on all the players and all the stats because it's just such a fun game where batting percentages, hitting percentages, pitching, earned run averages. It is kind of a statistics game. And some of you, naysayers, I don't like baseball, it's too long. Well, At least it wasn't like what it was in the olden days. It's a lot shorter now. Some of the record longest baseball games were uh, much more than the 17 inning games that we occasionally get, and that's kind of where I draw the line. If I tune in at the eighth inning and get to watch a whole ball game, oh well. This is just kind of turning into a little bit of a get to know Nolan's Almanac. It's spring. It means it's baseball. That's what it is. It's the season of baseball. It lasts spring, summer, and into the fall. So there's winter and then there's baseball, okay? Why is it so special? National sport. It was contested to who made it or when. Seems that everybody likes to hold on to the theory that it was Abner Doubleday during the Civil War, but it was actually a little bit before that. But it's our national sport. Who cares? It's baseball. So what's so cool about it? Just throwing a really tiny ball at a guy who has to swing at it with a really tiny stick, and hopefully they hit it, and then they run. See, and then if the ball hits the ground, then they can continue running because they've gotten a hit, and so there's other guys out there trying to keep them from doing it, and it's starting to sound like a sales pitch. Like, hey, so I've got this new game. It's called stickball, baseball. There are bases out there, but why is it called a base? I don't know. Just made it up. But seventh inning stretch. I'm sure everybody loves to stick around for the seventh inning stretch. And by the way, anybody have any idea why the seventh inning stretch happened? It was one of our presidents, by the way, that was watching a baseball game and happened to stand up at the seventh inning to stretch. And when the president stands up, as a sign of respect, everyone else stands up. So it became kind of a little bit of a tradition. Let's find out who it was here. I believe it was William Howard Taft. That's who it was. 1910, decided to stand up and, president stands up. Let's all stand up. Here we are. So there you have it. Louie, peanuts, Cracker Jacks, popcorn, hot dogs. You pay all the stadium barkers sling you the hot dog. It's just a fun experience, guys. If you don't like baseball, well, I'm really sorry. I hope you can enjoy it. Find a baseball fan. Ask him, what do you love about baseball? They will tell you everything, like I've said. Just the beautiful day, the amazing athletes out there doing an incredible sport. It is somewhat complicated, but that, keeps the brain sharp. You've got all the numbers, and so you actually have a little bit of involvement in there to watch your players and watch how they do so well. And then everybody else around you. Just the stadium is alive. It's great. So anyway, I was named after Nolan Ryan, one of the greatest pitchers that ever lived. And I developed a love of baseball. Some of the most fond memories I have is out on a motorcycle trip with my dad. Late at night, we're camping, and we brought a little shortwave radio, and we could tune in and hear Dave Niehaus, who now has since passed away, but hear him call the Mariners games. And what an iconic voice. I mean, everybody who's got a home team has that one announcer that, I grew up listening to him. Dave Niehaus was mine. And that was what I used in the beginning was one of his home run calls. It was a grand slam is what they call it. Bases are loaded and you hit a home run and everybody scores. And that's what he said, break out the rye bread and the mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So thanks for making my life, giving some life. Ooh, thanks, baseball, for giving my life a little bit of fun and meaning during the spring and summer. So I hopefully we'll see you out at the stadiums, and go Mariners. And if just for the love of the game, welcome to baseball season, everyone.